Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Chinwe Talks Projects. Today I'm going to be taking you through one of the most popular project management tools out there. It's called, well, if you're looking at the screen, you already have a hint or you already have an idea. It's called Microsoft Project. In case you're wondering what it is, and you've never seen it before, you've never heard of it, but you're interested in finding out what it is and what it's used for. It's one of the most popular go-to tools for project managers around the world. Okay, it's a software that is used to help project managers plan, execute, and track their projects from start to finish. All right. If you're familiar with some of the Microsoft Office products out there, like Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft PowerPoint, you can recognize some similar attributes or designs. For example, the ribbon feature here on if you've used Excel, this might be familiar to you. All right. It's not everything. It's not an exact replica, but some of the things here might be quite familiar to you. Okay. Once you open your Microsoft project, right, you would see the backstage. This is called the backstage. And one thing I love about Microsoft Project is that it comes with so many templates. You don't have to start from scratch. It just makes your life super, super easy. You can view by projects. Okay. You can view by project. There's so many: commercial construction, earned value, residential construction, software development project templates, installation of project server templates, business plans. Like, there are so many. If we go back and click on schedules, you would also see market research schedules, new business plan schedules. So many templates. They've got some for marketing. For example, you can see a new product launch here. You can see a marketing campaign plan there. For technology, let's see. You can see install project server. So it's grouped into the different industries, and it just makes your life super, super easy. If you click on the options button here, right, this is where you customize the look and feel of your Microsoft project. You can customize the dates, but we're going to go into this in detail in subsequent videos. All right. What I just want to try to achieve with this particular video is get you started with using Microsoft Project, get you familiarized with the tool in itself. All right. So if you come to the main page, you would see that we've got task mode, different columns: task mode, task name, duration, start, finish, predecessors, and source names. Don't get overwhelmed. One thing about Microsoft Project is that it will help you automate all these things. All right, it will help you automate it, and we're going to do that, as the series continues. All right, or advances. What I like to do before I start working on Microsoft Project is I'd like to put together, of course, with the team, come up with the different tasks that will be completed within the lifespan of the project. I have come up with a fictitious wedding plan that we're going to use as our case study. All right. And I've grouped that into different stages, because in projects we have the planning stage, we have the initiation phase, the planning phase, we have the controlling stage, we have different phases, okay, in project management. So I'd like to work out the tasks, what needs to be done, put that on on an Excel sheet, of course, together with the team, because other teams will be submitting, the tasks that they need to complete as well. So I make sure I have that on one single document before I transfer that over to Microsoft Project. Okay. So let's go back to Microsoft Project. At the bottom of the screen here, you will see something that's called New Task Auto Scheduled. Usually when you open it, it's in manual mode. So what that means is, if I let's say I copy this task, or let's just copy a lot more. Let's copy the entire task under that phase, and I paste them under the task name, that column task name. You would see that the duration tab, you'd have to manually, specify how long each task will take. You would need to manually specify the start date. You would need to manually specify the finish date. But there's a way to auto populate this without going through that lengthy route, and that's the beauty of Microsoft Project. All right, so let's undo all this and change this to auto scheduled. We've come back to the bottom, of course, the status bar, click on auto schedule. And if we paste those tasks there, you would see that Microsoft Project has gone ahead to assign 1 day durations. And they've put a question mark there because they're asking you, is it just going to last for a day? And they've gone ahead to populate the start date column and the finish date column. If you look on the right hand side of the screen, this is the project timeline, this is the project schedule, right? Whatever changes you make here will reflect here. So how do we then auto schedule this? Because sometimes we could have as much as 200 tasks, 300 tasks in a project that needs to be completed. So how do you then do that, in less than a second? What I do is come right click, or you can copy everything, go to the task, to the ribbon, make sure that the task tab is, activated, because you may mistakenly be in resource or report, but make sure you go back to the task tab. That is the only place you can see the link selected task button. Okay, so what you want to do is click on this button that has like two chains connected together, like a chain. Click on link the selected task. The shortcut for that is Control F2. Okay, but I'm going to show you how to do that using the screen. So you click on link selected task, and as you can see on the right hand side of the screen, the schedule has been automatically created. You didn't even have to do anything. You just had to click that, two buttons. So it's two steps: copy, highlight, link selected task, and that was it. All right, so let's see the effect of that action that we've just completed. If we click on, let's say this task will take us 5 days. This task will take us 4 days. This will take us take us 3 days. Create a guest list. Oh my God! By the time everybody comes back with their special guests of honor, will probably take us about 10 days to get that. Finalize the wedding team, let's say 3 days. Book accommodations, again, by the time the hotel comes back to us with availability and non-availability, maybe 10 days. Arrange travel for the guests. We're going to use a booking agency, so let's say 3 days, okay? Maybe let's increase budget to 2 days. Anyway, it doesn't matter. What you will see is that as we're changing the duration, the start dates are changing and the finish dates is also changing. According to what we've done so far, we can see that if this project starts on the 23rd of December, based on the number of days it will take us to complete each task, it will finish on the 17th of February. This is the beauty of Microsoft Project. You don't have to guess. It just automatically calculates everything. And if you can look at the right hand side of the screen, you can see that represented very clearly in visual format in the timeline section of Microsoft Project. You can see the date it finishes on the 17th of February, which is the same thing that we've got here. All right, so in subsequent videos, I'm going to show you how to allocate resources, what the column predecessors are used for, and just basically how to customize your project management document so that you have more flexibility and you get to enjoy more of the magic from Microsoft Project. If you've enjoyed this video, please click the like button, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.